Okay, when you're going into a hiring process, you need to make sure you're hiring values-aligned people. What do I mean by that? Well, Ben Horowitz says that company culture is what your employees do when you're not there, when you as the CEO are not in the room. And the only way that you can guarantee that is to get the right people inside your four walls. In fact, we did a study showing the cost of a bad hire. And I'm going to give you a little preview here, and you can download this study at redballoon.work. But I will give you a little preview. It is over $10,000 if you get the wrong person within your four walls. And some studies say that it is the entire cost of a year's salary for the person that is a bad hire. So you want to make sure that you're hiring values-aligned people. Now, those values need to be your values, not just general values, but what are the things that are important to your company so that you're bringing people in who have a diversity of thought, diversity of ideas, but they align with your values. And so customers who use Red Balloon ATS, here's how we help them with this. First of all, when we're implementing ATS, we make sure that we identify and articulate the values for that company. And you can see, obviously, this is a fake company, Andrew's Freedom Enterprise, but we have these core values: dedication, humility, and freedom. And we kind of articulate those a little bit. Once you have these here, we're going to go ahead and save those values. And then we want to have a consistent process for hiring and interviewing people who are coming into our organization. And so we're actually going to start to suggest questions and what to look for in that process so that everybody along the hiring process inside your organization is being consistent and hiring someone who's not going to be a disaster for you, not going to have cultural C4 strapped to their chest as they come in day one into your organization. Once you have this set up and you have articulated well, then we're going to go in and make sure that those are communicated to everyone who is applying for your company. So obviously here's the career page that's automatically generated and built and dynamically maintained by Red Balloon ATS. And if you look down here, here are all the jobs that we have open right now, but here are the core values that we have. The reason we put these front and center, two reasons. The first one, a wonderful filtering mechanism. People who read these things, who take the time to read those things, are either going to be totally fired up about working for you, or they're going to say, I want nothing to do with this business. Well, that's a great thing, because you want people who are aligned with your values, and you don't want to waste your time with people who aren't. So that's going to be the first thing. The second thing is it's a nice legal protection, because if people are not into freedom or they're not into humility, and then later they're like, hey, you're requiring me to be humble, or you're requiring me to be excited about freedom in the workplace, you could say, actually, I told you that before you even accepted this job. So this is a huge legal battle that you are going to avoid by putting your values front and center. Do you know that 75% of employers in America have had a legal-based lawsuit in just the last 5 years? So that is really important. So the first thing is we're going to help you articulate these. Second, we're going to put them front and center. And then the last thing we're going to do to help you make sure you have the right people coming to your organization is when you are posting a job, you have the ability to make sure that that job is posted on other job platforms. So if I were to look at our e-commerce expert here, you can see I could cross-post this job over to LinkedIn, to Facebook, and to Indeed. But when I do that, and to Google as well, when I do that, we don't want just the riffraff coming off these major woke tech platforms. We want to make sure we're getting our people, values-aligned people coming in. And so Red Balloon will be your bouncer for you. Think about it. If you have a great party, but you don't want the riffraff coming in, you hire yourself a bouncer. Well, that's what Red Balloon ATS is. We are going to be the people who they have to go through our branding. They have to go through your values before they even apply for the job. We are here to help you hire the right people and make sure that they're going to build your culture and not wreck it. I hope this was helpful information. This is one of the ways that Red Balloon helps our customers hire values-aligned employees. Have a great day.